38118. For years, this has been my number one zip code that I've talked about with investors when they've come in and they've said, Dean, where's, I've got X amount of dollars and I want to start. Where would you start?
Parkway
A lot
Village.
of times, 38118, Oakhaven, Parkway Village has been location where I would go.
Yeah.
It's right near the airport.
Yep.
Developed in the 70s. One level homes. 3.2s are probably what you're going to see. 3.1, 3.1.5s. But they're going to be brick. You're going to have a little bit larger lot because of that.
Yep.
So literally the airport is square north. A lot of you might not know, but FedEx World Headquarters is here. We land, you'll talk about it, but we land hundreds of planes, cargo planes a day. So the jobs or those types of jobs are all over, and a lot of them live in 38118.
Yeah.
And I use this when a lot of people would ask me, well, what do you mean by, you suggested or what have you? And I like to kind of play these numbers with. So if you're working at the airport and you're working for FedEx, you're driving a tug, you got to take a drug test at some point, right? If you're working anywhere really in that hub over there, they drug test, it's a screening process. You go through, I like those tenants.
Yes.
I like tenants that are responsible. I like dual incomes in the household. And you typically find that in 118. And the reason why when somebody gets laid off or fired, at least you got some more money coming in. So there's a lot of factors of why I like 38118 from an initial first-time investor standpoint. Let's give you some numbers on 38118. Oakhaven and Parkway Village at the end of July of 2022, we had 56 sales. 1,338 square feet was the average, and 110,885. Mm-hmm. At the end of July of 2023, we had 38 sales. 1,417 was the square feet and 112,325. It held pretty steady. Again, transactions were lower, but our pricing held steady. That makes complete sense. If I had to guess, I'd say the rent's between $900 and $1,100. I don't know the population over there, but I bet the income's around 30 to 45.
Yeah. So you're right. That's a busy airport area.
Yep.
Second busiest cargo airport in the world.
Yep.
So that's attracting those people. 40,000 people in Parkway Village. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people making 38,000.
Okay.
So that pencils to that calculates out to $1,000 rental, which is what property management sees.
Yep.
Which kind of what you're talking about. 10,000 parcels built in the late 60s, 1967 on average.
Okay, a little earlier than I thought.
And 1,400 3.1.5s. 1,400 square foot, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. So nice brick, and there's a ton of them.
Yeah.
And it's close to the city. It's close to Mississippi. It's close to, going down Getwell. It's really easy.
Yes. I love 38118. The action or the access that you can get to good homes over there is really great. That's what I love about this area too, is I see good properties.
Yes.
It's not an area where hey, everybody owns everything and they're not selling anything. I see turnover in 38118, mismanagement or whatever it might be, but I do see properties in 38118. Love those areas.
Yes.